This video is about the problem-based learning 2 sensor and data acquisition of the course SKEE 2133 Electronic Instrumentation and Measurement. The title is Calibration and Sensitivity Measurement of Light-Dependent Resistor. In our group, there are two members, Benjamin Lim Hern, that's me, and Brandon Ting-Ern. So the experiment is to calibrate a light-dependent resistor, also known as a LDR, by establishing a relationship between its resistance and the intensity of incident light. We'll be using two softwares, mainly the Arduino IDE as well as the NI LabVIEW, with the same hardware for taking measurements. Let's start off with the physical hardware setup. So the VCC pin of the LDR sensor will be connected to the 5V pin on the Arduino. The A0 pin on the LDR sensor will be connected to the analog input pin, that is the PA0 pin on the Arduino. And finally, the ground pin on the LDR sensor will be connected to the ground pin on the Arduino. Finally, the Arduino board will be connected to the laptop. Next up, let's set up the Arduino IDE. We will select the board and the port. Finally, we'll compile and upload the code. When taking measurements, we will vary the distance between the torchlight and the sensor to change the intensity of the light. We'll also use our palm to hover over the sensor to lower the intensity even further. So here are the results we obtained from the part 1. For the part 2, we'll be using LabVIEW. The hardware setup remains the same as shown. The software setup is as on screen. Here are the results when using LabVIEW. As you can see, there is some slight differences between the sensitivity value when using the Arduino IDE and LabVIEW. This is due to the slight change in the environment brightness at the time when doing the experiment. The experiments are not conducted at the same time. Another factor that might lead to the difference in sensitivity value is the sampling rate. The Arduino IDE and LabVIEW have different sampling rates. Overall, from both experiments, it can be seen that there is a negative sensitivity. This proves that as light intensity increases, the resistance value of the LDR decreases. At the end of the day, a light-dependent resistor was calibrated and the relationship between its resistance and the intensity of incident light was successfully established. Thanks for your time. Thank you for watching.